This is Doombox, and I'm going to tell you how to use the 100 Blades Warrior build in the Fissure of Woe Speed Clear. If you're watching this video and you're trying to learn this build for the first time, it's a good idea to have a little bit of background information on how a Fissure of Woe Speed Clear works. If you really don't have any idea where to start, then you should probably watch my overview video, which tells you the basics of the Fissure of Woe Speed Clear, and then you should be able to watch this video and understand better what's going on. Alright, we got a lot to cover in this video, so let's waste no time and start off with the build. The 100 Blades Warrior build is a warrior assassin build that uses the elite 100 blades and has some PvE only skills in it. The skills you're going to need are Air of Superiority, For Great Justice, 100 Blades, Death's Charge, To the Limit, Whirlwind Attack, I Am Unstoppable, and Death's Retreat. Alright, like always when you're in Fissure of Woe, you're going to want to take a step back so you don't aggro anything. Con set should go up, and then your main tank is going to go begin balling up the enemies. Now I apologize if this video is sped up, but that's really the only way you can cram it all into one video. As a 100 Blades Warrior, you're going to want to follow the Necro's call. Now if you have the build set up like this, you're pretty much just going to want to use skills 1 through 6 in order to complete your spike. Right when you see the Necro starting to run in, you should probably use your first 3 skills. When you see him say, I'm using Mark of Pain, that's your signal to Death's Charge in and begin your spike. Then you're going to want to head over to the Tower of Courage. The main tank will begin to ball up the enemies around the edge, and you're going to want to do the same thing. Get your skills up before the Necro calls. Right when he calls Mark of Pain, shadow step in and do your spike. Then one of the warriors is going to stay back at the door of the tower. One of the other warriors is going to go with the rest of the main team. You're going to wait for Rastigan the Eternal to come. Then you're going to want to body block the door and kill off the enemies. The Rit and the Monk should stay back with you to use skills to heal you and heal Rastigan, put Splinter Weapon on you. Once these guys die, you're going to want to either take the quest if you feel like it, open the chest, then catch up with the rest of the main team. The main tank should have already started balling up these groups of skeletons. Sometimes they get a lot of them and sometimes they get a small amount. Again, shadow step in when the Necro calls Mark of Pain and spike them. And if any excess guys are left, just fight them off. And use I Am Unstoppable if the traps start killing you. Then you're going to want to head up to the Forge. You can also kill off excess skeletons if you aggro them like we did. Your main tank is going to begin balling up enemies around the Forge. They might try and aggro them all and bring them back to you, or you might go and kill individual groups. Whatever way gets the job done, you can go clear about the Forge that way. So, pretty much your job as the warrior is to follow the Necro's lead. When you see him call Mark of Pain, you're going to want to step in there and spike as fast as you can. Because when they say Mark of Pain, they're ready for you to spike. Now when the Necro actually uses it, that's their job. You just got to follow their lead. So pretty much now you're going to want to just clear out the Forge, kill any guys around the side. Your main tank might be up on top of the Forge, grouping the guys together so you can prepare for the spike when you clear out the rest of the Forge. Like always, shadow step in when the Necro calls Mark of Pain. Get up there and clear the Forge. Now, since there's rangers, all around in the circle thingy, you're going to want to just go around and attack them if they don't all die in one spike. It's very hard to kill all the rangers in a single spike, so just go around and kill them, do your best. The Rich should be casting spirits using Splinter Weapon and stuff on you. They should be dead pretty soon. In the meantime, your main tank will be setting up for the defending quest, and your Rit will take the quest when ready. Now, you don't have to really worry about taking quests. The Rit should be doing that for you. Once your Necro is ready, you can call Mark of Pain on the groups below, and you should shadow step in and spike them. Now, once you clear out the first group, some shadow beasts to spawn, you're going to want to stay at the corpses because they should teleport right to you and you can spike them that way. And once you clear off this side, go to the other side. You're going to want to watch the Forge Master because if he dies, then that's not good. So go around to the other side, do the same exact thing. Shadow step down when the Necro calls Mark of Pain. Make sure you have those skills up before you go in. And just like last time, you're going to want to wait on these corpses so the Shadow Beasts can come to you. Then they should be balled up for a nice juicy spike. Alright, now it's time to head to the Forest of the Wailing Lord. Let's run there really fast. Woohoo! Killing some skeletons on the way. Alright, Necro should call Mark of Pain, Shadow step in. Now this part is kind of uncoordinated because there's worms coming out of the ground, so Perma might ball up some Spirit Shepherds for you to spike, but other than that, just go around and kill the worms in the Spirit Woods, because like, they're hard to pull, and you could easily kill them yourself. The main tank will be up there balling up the Spirit Shepherds for you to do a nice juicy spike up there. Right when the Necro's ready, he calls Mark of Pain. That's your sign to Shadow Step in, like always. You use it, and then they should be dead. You can also kill off these spiders up here. It helps because then the Griffins have a less chance of dying. I don't know why my group abandoned me while I was fighting these guys, but it's a good idea to kill them. You can also Shadow Step on top of that ledge to kill the Spirit Woods up there, and then you can Shadow Step down using Death's Retreat if you're up top. Now we're going to head over to the Wailing Lord's place. Now our main tank just died. That doesn't usually happen. They usually ball up the groups in there so you can nice and easily spike. But in this particular team, we're just going to clear up the route to the bridge the old-fashioned way. Now, like always, you don't want to kill the Wailing Lord because if you kill him, you fail. So we're going to clear our way to the bridge, pop the Wailing Lord by killing off all the Banshees. Now, like I said, our Perma should have grouped them all together for a nice easy spike, but this is taking a lot longer because we're going to have to kill off the guys one by one. But most Permas will ball up the group for a nice easy spike. The Writ's going to stay back and take the Gift of Griffins quest when your Perma is set up to tank the guys that spawn on taking of the quest. Now, Warriors, spike them like usual when the Mark of Pain is cast. Now the Writ is going to stay back for this part. You don't need to worry about the Griffins, so just step back with the Perma aggro and do their thing, spiking off the skeletons as necessary. You're going to then quickly make your way back to where you started, back to the Tower of Courage. You're going to want to clear the route because you don't want the Griffins to die when they're being brought back, because of course if the Griffins die, your group fails. So just work your way back, killing groups that might get in the way of the Griffins. This last shadow group's fairly easy. Sometimes these spikes can be a little bit crazy because you don't have the Writ with splinter weapons, so they won't instantly die like the other times, but for the most part just kill them off, attack culled targets, kill the monks first. It's fairly simple. Just don't screw up because sometimes groups can fail at this part just because the Writ isn't with us. I don't know, just be careful. Kill off the shadow guys and make your way back to the tower. And then there's a Shard Wolf you're going to have to kill. The T1 and the T2 should have killed all the other Shard Wolves, but at this point they may or may not be done. This is the only Shard Wolf the main team needs to kill. And then the Ritualist will come with the Griffins, and at this point you should be complete. So run back to the forge, get the chest, and do it again. Whoa, that was a lot of information crammed into a short amount of time. Once again, I apologize for the sped up quality of this video, but it's really the only way I can reduce it to under 10 minutes because this Fissure of Woe Speed Clear series is going to be enough individual videos as it is, so I want to keep the number as small as possible. Now, if you were totally confused and had absolutely no idea what was going on, it's a good idea to get the background information by either doing some research first or watching my overview video, which there's a link in the sidebar. Also, if you have any questions, let me know. If you liked it, if you hated it, you can PM me in-game as Doombox, or if you'd like to join one of my Kurzik guilds, you can PM me in-game with any questions you have, or I can just send you an invite. If you'd like to learn another part of this build besides the 100 Blades Warrior, you should check out my Fissure of Woe Speed Clear playlist. There's going to eventually be a video for each profession in there soon, so keep checking back if what you're looking for isn't there yet. So yeah, this has been Doombox, and I am signing out.